Chasity Rice with 18 points, leading Etiwanda to a 71-45 victory over Francis Parker. Obviously, you ladies are just kind of in that part of the season right now where you're just, obviously eyes on the postseason, but it's just like every game is like the building block. I feel like you guys are getting more in the flow, more in the rhythm, more locked in. Obviously, this is a more significant challenge certainly than your baseline league games. Just how proud were you, because they kind of kept pace for the first quarter and a half, and then it was like that surge at the end of the first half, and then really took it to another level. And in the third and fourth quarters, just how good did you feel about the effort overall for the group?
I feel like overall we played great. I think our defense picked up after a while. We were kind of slow in the start, but once we started picking it up and trapping and getting that backside out, it actually helped us a lot, and also moving the ball on offense. So yeah.
When you have a group that obviously was awaiting some pieces, and and I think people sometimes kind of don't realize that even when practice is going on, it's like when a team finally becomes whole, and everybody after December 26th joins, you guys are still less than a full month together on the court. But how have you felt about just how that that build and that evolution has gone from getting a big win against Moreno Valley, and then obviously this is another another challenge, and there'll be others going forward. But since it's still less than a full month with everybody together and available playing in actual games, how have you felt about how that's kind of been building?
I think it's great. I feel like our team is actually coming together. We're actually starting to play more as a team and getting more chemistry. I feel like in the start we're still learning each other, but now we're starting to pick up and actually know our key players and whose strengths and weaknesses are. So I feel like we've been coming together pretty good, and we've been working together and actually picking up the pace together. So I feel like we've been great overall, and I think it will carry on to when we play in open. So
absolutely. I mean, comparison is the thief of joy. Every single one of those state championship teams stands alone, and your journey is unique this year. But are you seeing the signs, especially defensively, Chasity, and the communication and the rotation and everybody being selfless and playing for one another? Are you starting to see those signs and those indications of why the group was so successful in the postseason the past couple of years?
Yeah, and also us trying to actually play our individual ball, trying to stay in front of our defenders and having our backs to help. I think that's key, and I think we're starting to pick that up. So now, since we're getting into better games, it'll help us having that back to help if we get beat off the dribble. But we're also been playing good on ball and keeping our defenders in front of us. So yeah.
Well, mission accomplished in all those areas. Obviously, the bar is set incredibly high for the Eagles, but they continue to rise to the occasion every January, February, and March. And this is just another indication, beating the best team in San Diego, 71-45, behind 18 points from Chasity Rice, 21 from Aaron Finley, 16 from Andrea Alamo. Nice, well-rounded effort for the Eagles. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.